Oh, there you are, YouTube. Do. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. Hey, I think we're going to do a random ranking today. We're going to go to my movie collection behind me and pick out 3 movies at random and then rank those movies based on whatever criteria we come up with. I'll rank them here in the video, but if you'd like to rank them in the comments below, please feel free to do so. Just had dinner, sorry. Let's get to picking some films. Here we go. All right, maybe something in this section. Something like this. Let's see what this gives us. I feel a slip cover. And then maybe we'll do this one, and then, you know what, let's stay in this area right here and see what this brings us. All right, we got to make sure I've seen these movies. We also have to make sure it's not something I've been pulling a lot lately, because I like to, I think I need to swap, I'll only swap one. One I just don't feel like talking about, which might mean it's 3. But maybe I'll find something that I don't like right here. Okay. This works. We got 2 movies that could be considered Halloween films. One of them definitely is, and maybe the other one might be. I can't remember what date it takes place. First off, we're going to talk about Jobs. Nope, Steve Jobs. It's called Steve Jobs. Jobs is the one with Ashton Kutcher, and I've not seen that one. This one is kind of interesting because it takes place in 3 different stages of his life, if I remember right. I think it's only 3, maybe there are more. But each stage is filmed with the technology, or it's filmed to look like the technology of its time. So like, I think the most recent portion of his life is probably like filmed on digital or something, and like the beginning portion is filmed with some sort of film, and then the middle is another type of film, right? So we're like moving forward not only in his life, but also in the filmmaking technique as we're watching this. I don't know. It's like a biopic where a lot of people feel like they're wearing costumes. You know, I don't know. That's how I feel about it. I feel like when I watched it, I was like, oh yeah, that's good. But I don't know. It didn't... And this didn't like jump on the awards train, and I feel like when I watched it, I was like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. But I do like Michael Fassbender, and I feel like we don't see him enough anymore. And he is great, and we used to see him all the time, and I want to see him some more because I think he's a great actor. Next we have whoosh, Jennifer's Body, Megan Fox. Here is a Diablo Cody written film, and sometimes I want to say Jason Reitman directed, but that's not true. He only produced. Directed by Karen Kusama directed this. Yeah, this movie's pretty cool. I feel like I like it. Though, and I feel bad for saying this because, like, what if he watches this video? But, like, that guy with the last name Brody, I think. Adam Brody. He's from, like, the OC show. He's also in Gilmore Girls. I don't know. I know I've seen him in something where I am okay with him, but a lot of times I'm not that into stuff he's doing. Something about, you know, and I know there are things about me that are probably instantly off-putting, but something about, I think maybe the way he moves his mouth or something, or the way his voice, I shouldn't be saying this. This is all mean and cruel, and I don't like it. But, yeah, otherwise, you know, this movie has some cool stuff to it. Kind of feels like Faculty of its time. The Faculty, you know that movie? It's like whenever this movie was made, it's like that time period's Faculty. Next we have Hocus Pocus. Hello. Talking about them Sanderson sisters. I'm talking about Nice Going, Max. I'm talking about, Sarah Jessica Parker. I'm talking about Bette Midler, Najimy, all these people. Thora Birch, Vinessa Shaw, Omri Katz. Yeah. The voice of um, the voice of Max Goof from Goof Troop, not Goof Troop, but Goofy movie. He plays Thackeray Binks. It's not Zachary, it's Thackeray Binks. Yeah, I always loved this movie, and I think I watched the sequel, and I wasn't too turned off by it. I think it was just okay, but it felt cheaper than this one. Like, this one feels like cinema, the other one feels like, a little made for TV in some areas, a little sound stagey. Sound stages, I think, are, lot movies and stuff like that. Movies that are filmed on the lot or in soundstage or whatever, I think look best when they're on film. And when they're digital, they look really bad. So just either go back to film if you're planning on making a movie like that, or don't make movies like that digitally. That sort of thing. But I do love this. Grew up on it. Classic. The Sanderson sisters. All right. How are we going to rank them? Actually, this is it right here. Wow, just pulled it up. So it's in the order we talked about them, but backwards. We're going to start with Hocus Pocus as number 1. I feel like we're gearing up for Halloween already, right? It's August. Might as well. Next, we have Jennifer's Body, followed by Steve Jobs. But yeah, one more time. Hocus Pocus, Jennifer's Body, and Steve Jobs. But my question to you is, have you seen these movies? These 3 right here, and if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all 3, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.